we think that God isn't fair, it leads us to question the benefits of following God. Pastor Todd with a devotional for August 15th. Asaph lamented that he had followed the Lord in vain, because in spite of his efforts to keep both inner and outer life pure, all he had experienced was trouble. At this point, he wasn't viewing his trouble by faith in God's loving discipline, but rather by a side in comparison with the good life of the wealthy wicked. As Spurgeon remarks, poor Asaph, he questions the value of holiness when his wages are paid in the coin of affliction. John became known as the singing farm boy. Local radio programs were featuring him, and his future as a singer was bright. Then one summer he found a job in a factory, working in a machine that made canvas wheat binders. It was a noisy factory, and John's machine was especially loud. He couldn't hear anything else. He could barely hear himself think. So he spent the whole day singing at the top of his lungs as he worked all day, every day. Too late, he realized that he was abusing and ruining his vocal cords. There was nothing the doctor or speech therapist could do. I put such a strain on my faltering voice through overuse and inexperience, he wrote, that I damaged it beyond repair. When I realized fully what had happened, that my voice would never again be beautiful, I suffered such an emotional shock that it took months before I recovered. Singing, I had the power to thrill people, and suddenly it was all gone. He was heartbroken. However, John's inability to sing forced him to pursue other talents that he had been neglecting. Peterson later wrote, "With my voice damaged, I turned more and more to writing, and that talent was allowed to emerge and develop. What at first seemed like a tragedy was used for good, and the course of my life began to take shape in a quite unexpected way." For those of you who may not recognize the name, John Peterson went on to give such wonderful hymns as "Heaven Came Down" and "Glory Filled My Soul," and "Surely Goodness and Mercy."